Hi, this is Chris Sosnowski from B&W Control Systems Integration. This short video is going to demonstrate the Win91 mobile Win911 product. In this case, on the Apple iPhone 5. The app works just as well on an Android device or a BlackBerry device. So what you're looking at now is the mobile Win911 icon. In fact, you can see the little badge of the 1 on the screen there to indicate that there's an active unacknowledged alarm. We're going to go ahead and open up the application. And you can see what we have is a list of alarms there. We can actually hit the request alarm button, which will force it to go check what alarms are in the queue. And you can see we have a variety of different alarms there. The unacknowledged active alarm is shown with the red triangle with the exclamation point in it. You can see an acknowledged clear alarm is green and also has the checkbox. The different icons mean different things. We're going to go ahead and go into this active alarm that's in here, and you can see it gives you the alarm details. It tells you the status, whether it's been acknowledged or not. It'll give you a description. Now this is just a demo, so what it says is not that important, but after this alarm is acknowledged, you'll see we'll go into an alarm that has been acknowledged there. It'll tell you who actually, that's the original alarm there, so it'll tell you actually who acknowledged it. And we'll see if we can get it to just give us a sample. But it'll tell you who acknowledged the alarm and what the acknowledge is, acknowledgement, when the acknowledgement was made, and you can see there it says acknowledged yes, the alarm is still active, and it was acknowledged by Acker Winch, which is some sort of demo name. If we wanted to, we could email the details of the alarm to someone else to have them take a look at it if they didn't have the product on their phone. But actually, if they had the product on their phone and they fetched all the alarms, as soon as I've acknowledged it, they would be able to see that it was me that acknowledged it, the date and the time that I acknowledged it. You'll notice that when it does send the email, it will tell you the units and the limit and the severity of the alarm as it came in too. So we're going to hit cancel and delete the draft there. You can go back to the alarm list by hitting the alarm button. So again, you can see the list of alarms, and you can manage the alarms. If you wanted to clear all the acknowledged alarms from the list, we can say delete acknowledged alarms. It'll ask me if I want to confirm. I hit OK, and now it's just showing me the active alarms, whether they've been acknowledged or not. Some of the other features really quickly on here, there is a reports tool, which we think is particularly neat here, because what you can do is create reports of your system. So for example, you wanted to know your influent and effluent flows at your wastewater plant and whether or not you had any excess flow. You could make a very simple report. Now it's not going to give you the graphs in that, but it'll give you a list of all the data. Now this is just a demo. It's not set up with all that data in there, but it could give you a list of the current values. So think of it as maybe a little bit El Cheapo SCADA. It'll just give you a text-based feedback on what that particular tag is at. There's a little health button here which will tell you that the server is communicating and it's healthy. That makes you feel warm and fuzzy that the app is working and communicating with the server. Under settings, you put in all the IT junk that you would need to connect. But at the heart of it is all the alarms here. And I just want to point out a couple other things. Inside the alarm details, there are these navigation buttons so that you can tap through the different alarms. So you can see I'm tapping through the different alarms that are in there. The screen kind of changes colors. They use a colored background to indicate whether the alarm is acknowledged. I'm sorry, whether it's an active alarm or not an inactive alarm. You can see if it's not an alarm, it gives you a little green background. If it's an active alarm, it'll give you a red background. The exclamation with the triangle means that it's not acknowledged, and it looks like none of these. Oh, I deleted all the acknowledged alarms. That's why none of them are acknowledged. And let's see if we can find one with some data there. Yep, here this is just a valve open alarm, and it says the value is closed and the severity is high and the event is alarm. So those are just some details on it. This has been Chris Sosnowski from B&W Control Systems Integration, highlighting the use of the mobile Win911 product from Win911.